Good evening. Tonight, you're going to hear a different kind of case, one of those stories that seem impossible. A tale witnessed by dozens of people, and still, no one could explain what happened. Imagine being at a celebration, surrounded by everyone, and suddenly, someone just vanishes before your eyes. No smoke, no sound, no trick. This story was told to me by Dona Marluce, an elderly woman I met in Morinos, in the countryside of Goiás. We sat on a bench in the square at sunset, and what she told me gave me chills down my spine. My name is Mário Costa. I'm 59 years old, born in Conceição do Coité, Bahia. And today, I bring you a faithful account, told just as if it were in Dona Marluce's own voice. But before we start, can I ask a favor? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep bringing more stories like this to you. Already done? Great. Now, turn off the lights, close the door, and get ready, because tonight's story is one of those you'll never forget. I'll now tell it to you, exactly the way she told me. My name is Marluce. I'm 68 years old, and I've lived in Morinos for as long as I can remember. I'm the kind of person who still remembers the smell of wet dirt after rain. But there's one day I wish I could forget. It was June 20th, 1993, the eve of São João. The whole town was decorated, colorful flags hanging across the square, and the festival was already buzzing since morning. At the central square, the band was playing foro, and everyone was dancing. I was working at the mulled wine stand with my cousins, and it was right there, in the middle of all that joy, that Agenor vanished. Agenor was a quiet man, but very respected. He was around 40 years old at the time, and worked as a night watchman. He showed up at the party wearing a white shirt, slacks, and a straw hat too small for his head. He walked around, bought a piece of pamania, danced a bit, and then stood quietly near the bonfire, holding a cup of sweet corn pudding. I remember it like it was yesterday. He was looking into the fire when he took one step back and vanished. I swear on everything holy, he disappeared in front of more than 30 people. No one understood. There was no commotion, no explosion, no shadow. It was as if the earth had swallowed him. For a moment, the whole place went silent. Then the shouting started. "Where's Agenor? Did you see that? He was just here." The band stopped playing. Some thought it was a prank. Others began to pray. The police were called. They searched the ground. They dug around the bonfire thinking maybe he'd fallen in a hole. But there was nothing. No marks, no footprints, no trace. His family was desperate. For days they put up posters, held prayer circles. Even radio reporters came from other towns. One claimed it was an alien abduction. Another said it was a São João spirit. But the truth is that no one saw where he went. And the strangest part? A week later, the same cup of corn pudding reappeared in the same exact spot where he'd stood. Still full, cold, untouched, as if time had stopped. Since then, every year on the eve of São João, no one goes near the bonfire in the square. They say that, if you look closely, you can see a white silhouette in the smoke. I saw it once. I swear, it was him, standing still, with that little hat. But when I blinked, he was gone. There are things in this world that have no explanation. But what I saw with my own two eyes was real. And to this day, if you ask around, you'll hear Agenor was taken by the wind of the invisible. And that's the end of Dona Marluce's tale. A disappearance with no logic, no solid witnesses, no trail, just silence and fear. Do you believe it? Or was it just another trick of the night? If you like this story, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell. It really helps us keep bringing you stories like this. Here, every story hides a mystery, and some maybe should never be explained. We'll meet again soon. Good night.